Nice, awesome. So today we're gonna keep it short and simple today because you can see we are actually at all-time high, almost at all-time high, almost. So yeah, so let's get straight into it right now. Today we're gonna talk about three things. We're gonna talk about what happened to the stock market right now, whether it's gonna go up, whether it's gonna come down today. And today's the stock market where you can see basically on Saturday, on Friday. Donald Trump comes out and literally say, you know what? Um, it's time to, do 50% on tariffs on a lot of these European countries. And that's what happened. And then on Sunday, and then what happened on Sunday? And then finally the president of European Union, Europe EU comes out and say, you know what? Can you please give us some time until July time? So on Monday, it was a holiday, it was a bank holiday. On on U For the US as well, it was actually the Memorial Day. So it was actually a holiday. So today is going, so because it's paused, so it's the continuation of the hype of that still going on today, which is on Tuesday today. Yeah. So that's what happened right now. And according to our strategies as well, if you look at our strategies at the end of May, it should be always going up as well. Yeah. And in the first week of June, we will have a look later on. It's also quite doing quite okay until the middle of June. So we have a really nice deep kind of going on. And yeah, so that's kind of what happened. Historically, June, there's a kind of small deep kind of going on, 5-10%, giving us to buy some great companies at a okay price. Okay. That's what happened. If you really want to short companies, the only time you should try to short companies will just be in March as well as in September, based on our historical pattern. We'll show you later on. Cool. Awesome. So we have Ashraf, Awin, we have Lisa, we have RJ, we have Awin, Natalie, we have Javi, and we have Hush. Well done. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go straight into it right now by sharing my screen. Cool. So now the good news about trading and investing is that you don't even need to know the news. You literally don't need to know the news. Even though if you close all the news, you don't look at any of the news, you're going to make more money by actually not looking at the news than looking at the news. But anyway, let's come back. So for those who are new, whenever you start doing trading and investing, you really want to start with, SP 500 first. And as I show you before, and I show you many times, no matter what happened to the economy, whether it's World War One, World War Two, this is the internet bubble, 2008 financial crisis, this is the Corona crisis, we have a tariff crisis kind of going on. We have a 20% drop because of the tariffs going on just right there. No matter what happened to the economy, you know, investing, learning how to trade and invest in the stock market is literally the single best decision that you can make in your entire lifetime. Yeah, especially if you decide to do whatever it takes to master them. Yeah. So that's first step. So that means buying is always easier to make money than shorting trades. That's the first thing. If you want to go all in, we want to go all in. You always go all in on the buying side, not on the shorting sides. Okay. If for the rest of your life, if you don't short it, I would say well done. I would say congratulations. You don't have to short. A lot of us, if you're on the high level trading, it's kind of later on the most money we want to focus on going all in buying companies when it drop, when there's some crash or when there's some corrections kind of going on. Or you can select companies or find companies that is very much undervalued. Yeah, we'll talk more about that kind of later on. Or we just look at guidance trades that is increased by 100%, increased by 200%, like never happened before. You're buying a lot of those companies, you make even more money. So um based on our strategies as well. So based on week two, we're gonna be drawing some resistance support line, some trend line. Even if you don't know that, that's fine. but I'm going to draw it just because we have some students here, new students. So this is a support line. This is a step three. So buying at this line, if this comes back, buying any stocks when it comes back to our April time, 7 to 8 of April time, is actually a very, very good thing to do. When you are buying here, the normal questions people will be like, oh, what if it comes back all the way down here? And you say congratulations. Okay. Is there a possibility it will comes back here? Yes, it might come back here because Donald Trump is in charge. Anything could happen. If it comes back here, if it comes back here, you say congratulations because you can buy. It means you're gonna make even more money. Yeah, if it comes back here. But realistically, the most is gonna come back is probably just around this 20%, just right there. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. And so there's a support line. Yeah. So buying a lot of the stocks that you really, really like, buying at this support line is actually a very, very good thing. The question you might be is what if it doesn't come up down here? What if it doesn't come down here? Um, and the good news about trading and investing is that you always have the chance for it to come down. Yes, you always have a chance to come down. 2 weeks ago, we asked Warren Buffett the same question. Warren Buffett what if it doesn't come down here? And the good news about trading and investing is that people are very, very emotional. People are very, very emotional. That means stock market crashes happen all the time. It literally happen all the time. People get emotional all the time. People get to extreme fear all the time. Donald Trump just have to say one sentence wrong. Anyone in the world just have to say one sentence wrong. It's going to come all the way down. You know, so that means being patient, being disciplined is really, really crucial here. A lot of people trying to jump on the wagon, like when it's at all-time high, people just want to get on it. When they see their neighbors are making so much money at all-time high here, you'll be like, let me just get on here and buy at all-time high, and they come back down like that. Yeah. Let me just get on the neighbor and buy at all-time high. Now, if you buy at all-time high without leverage, that's fine. But if you're using leverage to buy at all-time high, wow, that is a bit tricky. Yeah. So just gonna let you know right now. So that's yeah, so that's step number three. Step number two is just basically drawing your uptrend. So let's just draw your uptrend just around there. It's showing that even if it comes down to 540, comes down to this to down your uptrend 540 can be quite a good thing to do. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened. Let's put on some indicators on. Gonna put on your beautiful, let's put on Bollinger Band to see kind of what happened. And we're gonna put on, okay, let's talk about one by one. So Bollinger Band, you just put on the default settings. We talked about it before, it's like a band. Whenever it crosses up away from the band, it tends to go back in because it's like a band, isn't it? It's like a rubber band. So you're gonna see it's up here, it crosses up here, it just come back in, and then now it crosses up here, it go back in. So right now we're actually in the middle of the bun, unfortunately. We're in the middle of the bun. So that means a lot of people are waiting for something to happen. Everyone, the smartest investors in the world right now are waiting for something to happen. A lot of people, they already bought at the bottom here. So they are riding their profits, they're making some good money here. So well done. A lot of students, especially on the apprenticeship training, obviously those who just joined a couple of hours ago, like a couple of days ago, well done, because you're gonna get ready for the moment. Yeah, we're gonna prepare you for the moment. So a lot of our students who already joined way before that, they joined here, and we already asked them to prepare. So a lot of students did get some stocks here. Very, very happy. A lot of students go into Tesla. Who go into Tesla here? We actually have the call talking just about Tesla. We talk about what happened to Tesla. We talk about Tesla could be potentially be one of the biggest company later on in the world, just because of you know everyone in their house will have robots going on. Yeah, we have a robots going on. If we have a time, we can look at some of the robots. Every day they launch a new. They show us a little glimpse of the robot. Today the robot is dancing. Tomorrow the robot is what's doing? It's fighting with each other. They keep showing us clips of the robots. Quite interesting. Yeah. So and the next day the robot is cleaning. Every day Tesla companies is showing us the robot. It's crazy. But anyway, Tesla also going to be showing us self-driveless car in Texas. They're also going to be launching in June. So there's gonna be a hype going on. It's gonna be some spike going on Tesla. It's not a good time yet. We're still gonna wait for the pullback. If you look at beautiful Tesla, where a lot of our students already got some in their portfolio, you kind of want to have a little bit of Tesla in your portfolio if you haven't. In the high level training, we're gonna guide you how to add your positions there. Um, so where we Tesla went up around 6% just today. So it's not there yet. You wouldn't want to buy here. If you can buy at the bottom here, they would be really good. But wait for the pullback 280, 300. Yeah, wait for the pullback just around there. It'll be quite nice. Yeah, now we will be a further away like that. Yeah, just wait for the pullback for June. This should be a pullback kind of later. I'm going to show you. Um, and if you bought Tesla, you want to be selling them. If you never sell them, it's fine. But you can sell them at the top, which is just a little of the peak. Because Tesla is a very oscillating shares. So you can just at the peak of around 500. Okay. Wherever you bought, just around 360, 500. How many percent is that? 500 minus 360 is 140. 140 divided by 360. It's very difficult for me to count. But let me count. 560, 140, 140, 360, 140. 140, 360. So around 40, around 40%, just like that. Yeah, a little bit there. Um, but if you bought any of these right now and stuff like that, you just need to mentally prepare that it might come down like to the bottom, just right here. Okay. We'll talk about selfless driving kind of later on. Let's have a look on some nice picture. I think sometimes when there's nothing to buy, we can go delve deep into a certain companies can be quite a nice thing to do. You know, because it's a good trade as a good trader investor, you are a good analyzer of a company. So self-driverless car access. Good analyzer of a company. Let's have a look. See this?
Let's see what it's like to move around LA without a driver. Thanks
Is
to
this
Waymo
Texas
for
or?
partnering on this video. Car
Sorry, is
in
this
left
what is
car.
this?
We obviously open up.
This is way more. This is what? It's something else. You probably already see this. I type Tesla. Because of regulations and stuff like that. So certain things is gonna have certain things. So it's just like that. It's very normal. It's very small. This Tesla they put out. It's very small. It's Model Y. I think like that. You're gonna drive by yourself. Crazy. It's nice for you to see it. I think those we haven't seen it. But anyway, so now as a great trader investor, we don't really, you know, um. Anyway, we're gonna come back to that kind of later on. Cool. So that's based on step number 5. We look at the Bollinger Band, going back to SP. Um, what we're also gonna do is we're gonna go about other indicators as well. We're gonna go about like let's say stochastic and CCI. Let's see. Okay, so you can see a lot of the indicators 1233. Let's have a look. A lot of indicators and normally technical indicators is a bit of almost overboard a little bit. Yeah, almost. But we don't really care about when it goes above that because the full sell signals is not very good. You only use this indicator for a buy signal. Okay, write that down. You only use indicators for a buy signal. You don't use it for a sell signal. Yeah, if you use a sell signal, you're gonna make you're not gonna do well all the time. So that's what happened to indicators. Yeah, use it for buy signals, especially for like SP 500 for stocks, etc. So, but let's go back to our strategy. So if you go to our website, let's see. Let's click things one by one right now. Uh, let's click on that. Let's just open all of that up very quickly because some new students here. So you already know the best time to buy is when we reach we took this is step. This is a week two video here. So it's extreme fear. You already know 8th of August, you have to go all in. And 4th of April, 6th, 8th of April, around this level, you would have gone all in during extreme fear. We are really, really scared at that moment. Donald Trump come out and literally put up the board and literally name one country by one countries to say how much is the tariffs. And everyone would panic into extreme fear like never before. A lot of a lot of our apprentices was getting very, very, very they already seen this because they have been with me for a long time. And we have done our one-to-one, etc. They already know when we are in extreme fear, you know, you should just be a little bit brave and be willing to lose the money. That's the mindset you need to have. But the thing is, you're not actually losing money because first of all, stocks always go up eventually. So you're just not getting as much discount only. But as I said many times, some of the students have been with me for some time. Even if you buy at all-time high, you're gonna make money eventually. You're not gonna make money immediately, but if you buy at all-time high, you're gonna make money eventually. Yeah, that's a good part. And so we are now at a greed stage. Normally, greed stage, it wouldn't just come down straight away. It was like form all these like double top, triple top, hovering things around to middle of June, like first week of June, and they come down a little bit. Yeah. So where are we? So time to buy will be 14th of April, uh, July a little bit here, January a little bit here. Tell me what should we do on September 30th? What is this? Even they actively buying, rising. September 30th. Let's have a look. See. Let's see. We on September 30th. Okay. So it's a okay it's a false signals is telling that things might go a little bit sideways a little bit. So it's not very good short signals. So look here, yeah. September 30th is not a very, very good short signals. Okay. September, October 17, 18. October 17, 18. It did eventually came down a little bit of a pullback, but it's not a perfect short signal. A perfect short signal will be, let's see. This is also not a good perfect short signals. Look, read August 7, put and call options for those who are new. When people are having a lot of put, everyone is shorting the stocks. What should you be doing? 7th of August, you should be buying. Yeah. Same. April 8, when people are putting means they're shorting stocks. You should be buying. Now, so if you want to buy stocks, you want to wait for these to go all the way high up there, at least 0.9. Okay, we'll talk about it many times. But when should you be selling stocks? You from here you wouldn't actually be able to tell. Okay. But last time where we should be selling stocks is around 0.62 February 20. But you know, January 24, all of that is not a good time to short stocks, I think. 12, July 11. Let's have a look. July 10. July 10. Yeah, it's just a bit slow. You can see shorting stocks are actually not so accurate because if wait for one more week, 2 more weeks, and then it come back down. Okay. When it's at the bottom here, July 10, when it goes to 0.61. And then one more time, it went down again to November 12th. Well, if you short stocks on November 12th, for 3 months, you will go nowhere. So November 12th, let me just show you. Yep, just right here. Obviously, you time right at the top, very good. But you can see that for 1 week it went down and then it will go against you a little bit and then it come back down. So you wouldn't lose money per se. You will make money eventually because you shorted just November 12. Actually, November 12 is around. Yeah, it's just around here, just at the bottom. 10 November, 12 November. Yeah. Just around there. You're not gonna lose money if you're being patient. So you just have to like hold on it for such a long time and then it came back down like that. Okay. That's okay. So this is just to let you know, come back down. So that's what happened to shorting. This is why I say shorting is can be quite dangerous. 12th of November, and then there's 5th of December, a little bit there, and then January 24, and then 20th of November. So only until 20th of November, like literally four times bottom. One bottom, two, three, four bottom, and then finally it decide to come down. Okay. So 0.62 usually. We have reached, what do we reach? Let's have a look. We have reached, what happened? Anyway, it's literally lag on me. We've reached what? Let's see. What is that? Anyway, come back to that. So you want to come back to the bottom part, just right here. Yeah, 0.62. So hopefully it comes back a little bit. That means the stock might go up a little bit more for this to come back down. This is put and call ratio. Put means a lot of people are shorting. Every time when a lot of people are shorting all the way high up, it's time for you to buy. When everyone in the world is buying stocks, you don't want to jump on it and buy. When you look at the news, we get very big FOMO. Be patient a little bit. If you really FOMO, one thing to avoid FOMO is to set pending orders. So you remove the urge. Sometimes you want to smoke. I don't smoke, but let's pretend. If you really want to smoke, sometimes I don't know. If you want to get rid of this the smoke, you literally just I don't know. You just ignite something for the sake of it. Yeah, same thing here. You just put a pending order if you really, really want to buy something. Okay. Put a pending order just below the current price. Market volatility as well. The more volatile it is, the more money we're gonna make. So we're just gonna wait for it to here. This is a time to buy. This is August time. This is August time. Uh, um, February is here. So just about there. You want this to come back even lower for the market to crash, for you to have the correction going on. And safe haven. So yeah, when safe haven means when the bonds are at the bottom here, this is a really, really good time to buy. So we are at the top right now. It's not a good time to buy right now. Let me see. Let's refresh the page a little bit. Doo, doo, doo. So what about when we were at February? At that moment, it's coming down slowly then. So it's not very good sell signals as well. So buy signals is very, very, it's a bit easier, you know. It gives you a lot of buy signals rather than just sell signals. Okay, let's look at this. Open insider. And we talk about open insider for 5, 10 years, and a lot of people were like, oh, it doesn't cross. Finally, we crosses there. Oops. For those people who've been with us for some time as well, we have a cross. Where is it? Yeah, we have a 10th of April, a little bit there, and then we have 21st. We just in. Let's see what is going on this of ads, and then we have a little bit of here's as well. 28th of April, which is right there. There's a cross. A lot of students bought on the cross, uh, which is just right there. 28th April. Yeah, just a bit there. It's not a perfect cross on 6th of April, 7th of April. Let's have a look what happened to 7th of April to the open insider. Why is the directors of the company not buying on 7th of April? Let's see. Usually it will be perfectly on that day. So where's 7th April? So 7th of April They almost cross. Mondays almost cross. Actually, 10th of April, they will be like, it's like there's a cross there. 10th of April will just be, let's see, when is the 10th of April? Yeah, just right there. We have a lot of students who've been with us for quite some time as well. For apprentices, we also bought a little bit there. Yeah, 10th of April is just almost at the bottom, just right there is when the directors, the CEO of the companies, the staff of the companies are actually buying just right there. But another good one which is be on 28 when it's really, really properly crossed. So if you want to get on it, and when there's a correction, you should know that when there's a cross happening, you should be good. You should be able to go all in as well. Yeah, cool. Now let me continue this forex thing. Let's look at this sentiment. Sentiment now you kind of have to record yourself step by step, but let's see if this is clear. Mm, not super clear. Not super clear. Okay. Normally we need like 3 months more than this. We need the one at the back to be able to do some comparison. That's fine. Wow. Can you look at this? Let me show you. This is interesting. Look, this is interesting. So what is this? This is trading activity for the retail traders. Okay. For the retail traders. Remember, 90% of the retail traders always lose money. Just remember that. Because they don't have one-to-one, because yeah, they don't have mentorship and stuff like that. But anyway, coming back, so you can see every time when retail traders are almost how many percent? Almost 80% of the retail traders are buying stocks, the stock will crash. Okay. When the retail traders are not buying, this is like 35% of retail traders are not buying anything on this website, Charles Schwab, the markets went up. Okay. So let's come back right now. You can see the very recent things that we have. Um, uh, cool. So you can see every time the retail traders are at the bottom, the stock tends to go up a little bit. And when we are at, let's see, let me get small. Let's see. Last time we were at the smallest we ever got is around 37, I think 37. This is this is 35. This is around 37. This is around 35, 37. Okay, around 30 something. So right now we are at what day is it? This is April 41. Yeah. You can see in this April 41 time when it's kind of quite a low point in April time. This is why in May we already got a spike in May already. Yeah. When you see this coming down, you want to get excited. Okay. Whenever you see retail traders, the sentiment of retail traders are not doing anything with stock. They are very scared. They think it's a scam. They think they're gonna lose their savings, lose their pension. You want to get excited. Okay? Because, you know, so hopefully it continues to come, down a little bit. But if you want the market to crash, you want to kind of like go up to the top. But let's see. Yeah. Cool. So that's for that. Fear and greed for crypto as well. We are at greed stage. The time to buy is when it comes down to around 10. Yeah. Some of our students are actually able to go into crypto when it's at 28th of February, as at, when the fear and greed is at the bottom, just right there, a little bit of them, especially for apprentices. Cool. So you can see NAAIM report when we are at the top. You can see just right here. Market correction tends to happen at the top. When we are at the bottom, we tends to go back up. So if you want to buy, you want to make sure it comes back to around 40. And AAIM report shows that even the hedge funds, if they are 40% are not doing anything, 40% of the hedge funds are not doing anything, you want to do something on that. Yeah. So just write that. Right now, we're kind of in the middle. It's gonna update when the next time it's gonna update is gonna be 21st. This updates every 7 days, 28. Yeah, it's supposed to update now. Just waiting for that. Yeah. To see whether it's up or down. Should be going up there. If it is up, that means if it's continue to go up, that means you can expect, the corrections to kind of happen. Yeah. Cool. So that's kind of what happened. So let's look at exactly when it's going to happen by using our step two of our powerful strategy. You can see on crypto, we talk about it many times. April, crypto do really well. March, crypto do really well. May, crypto also did really well until the first week of June, historically. Okay. This is the past 10 to 13 years. So you can see in the May time, June time has been really nice up right now. The black one is all years. It's been really nice up at the first week of June. Then, crypto just a bit tricky then. Okay. We have a lot of hype going on in crypto right now. And let's give it a little bit more hype till the first week of June, and it's gonna come down really, really nicely, just right there. And if you want to buy crypto, the right time to buy is just in October, September time historically. I'm not even joking. Let me just show you. Let me show you. If you go to Bitcoin, I haven't done this yet, but let's have a look. If you go back to crypto, if you look at no matter normally what happened to crypto, you see where are we? You see crypto usually, you know, they came down until before this spike. We call it a winter spike. So you can see just in October time, this is October, yeah, where crypto really started to spike. You see? Like we're joking, this is where are we? Yeah, just in October time, when the crypto is coming back down, September, October, coming back down to the bottom just right here, it started to spike. And when it spiked forever. So the last chance to buy is kind of like October time. Literally, when it spikes, it continues to November, it continues to spike. December, a little bit of pullback. And then January, February, March, April, this is all the spike. Yeah, normally it's like that. Yeah, normally just continue to do that like that, usually. Cool. So let's continue back. What about our normal stock? What does it always do? You already know. You already know. So let's just open that. Where's the stock? Because you are the, where's the stock? This one. Cool. So you already know in May time, if you look at on an average of 15 years, we in the May 15 years, where's May? You will see that we have a pullback. Okay, we have a pullback in the middle. I think we did. And then it just went up really nicely. Now it will continue to go up at the end of the month. It will continue to go up until the first week of June when there's no more buying power, the hype are all gone. And then we normally have a little bit of 5-10%, a little bit of pullback kind of going on just right. Historically, it's almost always like that as well. If you are not sure exactly how it looks like, you can go back to the previous year to see how it actually looks like. And let's see. So this is a very, very bear market year, but this is interesting as well. So where are we? So May, end of the May, normally really, really nicely. And then it's giving a last chance for a pullback for you to kind of like, buy forever up there. So let's see, 2020, 24. Uh, that was small and then like that going under. 2024. It's best to do the same election year. This is 2025. So if I do 2025 minus 4, probably 2021. Is it 2020? Actually, 2020. What is the 4 years? Because it's election year. This is the first year of the election. So probably 2020. Yeah. So it went up end of the month. May, very, very good. Consider there's a pullback May, and then end of the May is fine. And there's a small pullback going on here. Even though it looks really small right now, but that's kind of what happened. Yeah, 2020. I'm showing you 2020 because this is the first year for Biden, I think. It's the first year for Biden? Yeah, first year for Biden. So it's the first year for Trump. So normally kind of first week, just June, just 9th of June, just to be a pullback a little bit there, and then like that. Yeah, very, very small pullback. It's not like powerful, but hopefully, it's like small kind of pullback just right there, and then went up like that. Yeah, and there's a great big chance just at the bottom, just right there. So that's kind of what happened. Second week of like after first week of June, etc. Yeah, it's cool. So that's kind of what happened. But in reality or historically, I have put on a tool just to show you whether the market is overvalued or not. Let's see if it's here. Is it here? Yeah, the market valuation tool. So let's have a look. Um, because at the end of the day, you do need to know whether the market is overvalued or not. So whenever it comes down to 20, around, I would say 15, more than 15%, there will be a good time for you to go all in. All right. 15%. This is 10, this is 20, this is 15. All right. When it's 15%, it's time for you to go all in. So you can have go all in here, go all in here. Here you could have go all in. This is 2023. You have go all in just right there. So right now, we are around here at the moment. When would you short? Again, shorting is not a very good thing to do. So it's not very clear here, but at least you know when is the time to go all in to buy. So we are around a little bit of fairly value at the moment. So wait for it to come back there to around 15. That will be a really, really good time. We'll be going to guidance. We'll be booking a one-to-one. So when we were there, for apprentices, we'll be booking a one-to-one and we will be doing some really, really powerful stocks. Cool. So now, what I'm going to do right now, so you want to get ready right now. So what I'm going to do right now, we're going to go through your homework right now. Okay. Yeah, this is fair, whether it's overvalued or undervalued. The PE, let's go to the PE, historical PE ratio, forward PE ratio of SP 500 real quick. You always want to know whether you should go all in or not. You always want to know whether it's expensive or not right now. So if we look at, okay, you know, the bottom, oops, a really good time to kind of start to go all in when just at the bottom here. Bottom here. This is just in April. A lot of students, this is September. And then now you want to kind of wait a little bit. Now we're kind of in the middle, which is very similar to the graph that we saw just now. The market overvalue, very, very similar. It's right in the middle. It's not at all-time high there yet. But yeah, kind of in the middle there. Interesting. Cool. So let's get straight into some of your homework right now. Now, for a lot of new students, you might not understand exactly what we're talking about right now because this is going to get a little bit deep, but let's just accept it because cool. If you've done your homework, just put it on the first page so we can actually see what happened. I just want to look at the one that's latest one. If it's not the latest, I will not be looking at it. If you've done your homework, if you want me to look at the homework, please put on the first page. Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to be very tricky. Type in the chat box and send it to host and panelists so I can see if you've done the homework. Otherwise, I'm going to be clicking one by one. Okay, let's look at this. Beautiful. Now, the way we look at it is, let's have a look. We just want to look at the difference to see the big numbers. So the revenue is 2050. The revenue is 2400. It looks like the revenue has dropped, but it says 10% here. So we want to know what this 10% is. The EPS is 1.58. EPS went up 1.82. So it's like both cancel each other out. Okay. You can see they cancel each other out. But I think this is a quarterly guidance. So we're going to go to Q3, go back to Q3 here. So let's see. Last time is 21, now it's 26, sorry. Used to be 1.4, which is 1.82. So it looks good. Okay. This is actually an increase. Last time increased 20%, now increased 15%, 10%. So increase a little bit. Let's look at this. 2.42 and then 1.4. How is 2.4 to 1.4 is an increase of 20%? It's a bit weird. Let's look at revenue. 3 million to 217 is a drop, but it says plus 8.5. So I don't know what this plus and minus means. Yeah, I don't know what this plus and minus mean. Um, anyway, so let me just do the interpretation without the plus and minus. So you can see the EPS last year used to be 2, it now will be 1. Is it good or bad news? It's the bad news. So what do you expect to do? You expect from today onwards the stock to go down, which it did. Revenue 3 million, the revenue 2 million is a bad news. Almost like never happened before. What happened? You expect stock to go down, which it did. All right. So we're going to do the same thing right now to see whether stock going to go up or down here. So this is 1.82, this is 1.4. So it's a good news. So you expect stock to go up. This is 2.6, this is 2.1. It's a good news. You expect stock to go up. That's how you compare. Literally, it's very easy. You literally compare between the same quarter, Q3 last time. But we just want to do it like that and then click our decision like that. We want to backtest a little bit more. So let's backtest a little bit more right now. So we do the Q3 again. So this is 2.32, 2.42. It's an up. So you expect from here onwards is to go up a little bit. This is what? 293, a little bit up. So you expect here to go up a little bit. Okay? So let's do a little bit more. That's a good news when you compile many things together so you can compare many things. Look at this, how incredible this is. This is 0.92 and then 1.5, almost double, almost 50% double. What happened to the stock? It went up quite nicely. And then the revenue is 1250, 160. So it's okay. The revenue is okay. So let's see. Let's see this. This is revenue 14, revenue 1250. Now this is 2015. This is what? 2015, 2019 and 2020. The reason for the drop for this is because of Corona. Yeah. So let's see. Let's compare one more. One more. Is there's any more? Okay, that's fine. So you can see this is what company is his name? It's called Analog. Okay. So this is 1.21, 0.93. This is 1.4. This is 1.2. This is 2018, 19, 19, 19, 20. Okay. So this is a year of specialty. Anyway, so this looks like as a buy. Well done. So your answers is correct. Buying this stock is a is a what? Is a good is a that means you're following the strategies. Okay, we talk about just now is it good to buy because this is actually more than that. The question is it more way bigger than that or not? That's the only problem. So is more quite a little bit 1.82, 1.41, 110 to 21. One's two is 26, isn't it? So it's a little bit more revenue increase, quite a bit there. So let me continue to read a little bit more. So 10, 20, Q3 15 analog. So it's not increased like the like biggest that we ever seen. That would be really nice, but it's not the biggest. Provide guidance. Company is planning to report company's forecast. So you can see in May time and end of the May is doing really well. You can see in June time, the first week of June is started to come back down a little bit. Yeah. If the P ratio of this is below 20, we're gonna buy them. So let's look at the P. So the P below 20, I haven't looked at it, but normally you can tell for stocks that is normal, you want to be below 20, it will be a really nice time to buy. But this P is already 67. So we wouldn't be buying now. We wait for the pullback and then to buy them. But this is a really, really good stock. You have done really, really well for yourself. It's just that the P is a bit too high for this. Awesome, beautiful. What date? In order for us to look at, we need to look at the date. What day is this? 19. Well done, Bobby. You're doing really, really well. Let's see. We need the date for this. Two, two, two. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Then it would be nice to see some some homework here. I think it's loading. Agilis, very well done that you found this last week because it went up massively. Agilis. You say it's a buy. A lot of our students did bought them, and I think it went up. Agilis, let's look. It's one of our watch lists. I think Agilis went up another 3%. So you should be buying this on the news date, which is 19th of May. You bought it a day after because you can't do it immediately. You bought it a day after. So 20th of May, a lot of our students would have got in on the 20th of May, which is be when, let's pretend you missed that. So you will just be there. So it went up really nicely. I think this is on a watch list last week. Yeah, is it on the watch list? Tell the chat box, yes or no? Probably. So well done. Nilam, you found some really, really great one. Um, the reason for the buy is because it jumped from 273 to 308. Well done. You just need to find a little bit more. Yeah. Then life will be very, very easy. Cool. So what day is this? The 1st of May. Let's see. So what do we have here? 4, 3, 1. Okay. So let's see. Revenue growth 8%, revenue growth 10%, 4%, 4%, 3%, 1%. What's happening? Let's look at EBITDA. Between 1.5 to 2, 1, 2.5, 2.5, over 3, between 3.5 to 3. It's a bit tricky. We don't really know what exactly is those numbers. Our updated guidance, growth revenue versus previous 3 to 5, adjusted EBITDA 3.5 versus previous over 3. So it's a bit like balance it out. First, the revenue growth is decreasing from 3 to 1. That's well done. It will be shorting straight away. But the EBITDA just here, we're just actually from 3 to 3.6. So it will be buying here. Represent an increase of 50%. So, if you want to short, we want to be really bad news. But let's continue. Our financial follows revenue 3 to 5, sentiment 26, forward P is 12. Yeah. And 60 meanings have negative over. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's all over the place. Because revenue is doing well, but the EBITDA is not doing well. So that's just a bit tricky. But you're doing really, really well. But we will want to find something that's a little bit more obvious. Elio Group. Let's have a look. Yeah, you want something a bit more obvious. What day is this? This is on the date of, don't really have the date. Yeah. So that's what happened. If you look at the conclusion actually says it's increased 50 to 80% over fiscal 2024. It's actually quite a good news. Yeah. In order to short something, because shorting is a very dangerous sport, you want it to make sure things are actually going down big. Anyway, well done. Let's look at this. We need a date. Okay, we need a date. Yeah, I think this is the date. Let's see. So, um, growth 15 up from previous guidance of 12 to 13. Okay, this looks like a good buy, usually by just reading that, because it's up from the previous guidance 12% to 15%. But we don't want to something that's increased a little bit only. Okay. This is not big enough for us to like going in like that. But it looks like June is a good time. So this could be a potential good buy. Let's look at the PE. The PE, if it's 20, we will buy straight away. But the PE right now is almost an all-time high of 60. So that's just a bit tricky. This is a good decision, but let's have a look into it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah. A lot of our apprentices would have voted. Where's the date for this? I think this is the date for yesterday, 27, 20, 26. Or is it today? Let's see. So the reason is that all-time high. If you look at it carefully, see if this 15% is actually all-time high. So let's read this. So we got, okay, let's read. 14, 15, 15, 15, 16, 18, 18, 18, 18.7 is the high, is 18.7 to 18.76. We have a higher here. Okay. Hmm. Looks good. PE just a little bit high, but it looks like June is gonna continue to go up, July go up, August go up, September go up. So it looks like bit tricky. And it's an all-time high already. We need to watch it a few more days. Let's have a look. You just need to know when is the date of the release. I think the date of the release is here, 22nd of May. So let's have a look on the date of release. Go to Market Screener and type into it. A lot of our students actually got in on that as well. Well done for finding that. Let's look at the news. Into it. Into it. Uh, let me alternate F. See if we can find this guy. Yep, 23rd of May. So you should, a lot of our students already bought it on the 24th of May. Okay, 24th would just be, oh, it's actually, what is 24? 24 is a holiday. 24 Tuesday. Oh, okay. So the news actually came out on 23rd. So there's a spike going on that right there. Okay. The spike actually happened just right here. It's jumped already. And today, so the day continues to jump. Every hour continues to jump. Well done. Well done. Um, I would normally go on to buy this if the 12% to 15% is a huge number. Okay? It's a huge number. You might come back with it. You might come back. Well done though. Just need a little bit of more, a little bit more hand holding. Let's look at our beautiful cam. Let's have a look. And well done. Congratulations. Let's look at cam. Um, this. Um, which one? Shoe zone. Campbell. Lower is fiscal on the brow due to weaker US. We need the numbers a little bit. Okay. Campbell. Let's see what happened to Campbell. Is it Campbell soup? Is it Campbell soup? 21st of May, when so the firm, which firm? Need a little bit more. Okay. But this is interesting. It looks like the firm reduces its outlook due to risk for potential tariffs. We need more. Need a little bit more data on that. But well done. We need to see a little bit more. Let's see. How beautiful, Brandon. Brandon, we need to book your one-to-one. Well done. So you have Intuit as well. Well done. You found it. So a lot of students did get on to this. You can see from 13% to 15%. Where's the 15% here? Revenue grow around 15%. Nice. Okay. Diner trace. Well done for finding this. 23% increase. I think a lot of people got into diner trace as well. I think it's on one of the watch lists as well. But we are waiting for a lot of our students go into this. You're very, very good in finding 14th of May. If you have already got in on the 14th of May, let's pretend you didn't get on the 14th, you get on the 15th. This is on our watch list as well. 15 will just be here. Yeah, it went up a little bit just right there as well. Yeah, well done on finding this. The reason why we decided to buy this is because it's 23% increase, which is quite nice. Normally, even 10% is quite nice. 23 is even nicer. 100% is even more powerful. But normally companies don't increase 100% unless, something big happens. So, yeah, 1.56 to 1.9, almost 20%. Awesome. Well done. Very, very good find. Very, very good find. Find a little bit more, we can go on to place the trades together. Really nice. So, this is not loading. Let's look at on the Google Drive from. You want to put the drive there. Okay, let's have a look at this. What day is this? We need the date. If there's no date, we can't do anything. We need the date. But let's see what day is this. So this is net grow year. These are all in the past. We want the guidance. Earning per share, these are not the guidance. What is this? Really, really beautiful. I love the work, but we need to make sure it's guidance. Guidance means something is on the present tense. According to this, it's a bit late, but at least you include them. Dialogue. Okay, let's look on this dialogue. Revenue 2.6, 2.42. These are the reported number. We want the real number. Sorry, we want the guidance number. All of these like was, you ignore them. Experience, you ignore them. All of these the past tense, you just don't look at them. Yeah. All of these are already in the past. We don't make money from looking at what happened in the past. Okay. Looks like you got huge room for improvement. Try to qualify for the apprenticeship training to see if you can get accepted. Very, very good. Very, very good. I love your work. It's just that you are finding the wrong information. We just need the guidance. I think this is guidance. Q1 revised net sales. Hmm. Where is number? 114.7. No. 114.7 is not the guidance. It's already happened. Okay. Guidance is a range of number that hasn't happened yet. Well done. Well done. Um, just need to look at, you know, guidance. Let's look at our beautiful Vika, really, really consistently growing Vika. Is it posting on? It's empty. So who else has done your homework? Say it now, or you might have to keep your peace forever. Our beautiful Oren, still waiting for your situation to get sorted, and then we were gonna book for a one-to-one to do it properly. But let me see yours. What day is it? 7th of May. Which one should we look at? If you have the link, put your name and put the link on there. Let's see. Hymns, Amos for Truthing. A bit tricky. A bit tricky. What should I look at? Okay, here. Is this one? Amos Sport. So you can see 15 to 17%. We want something is big. Yeah. It's good. Amos Sports. Let's have a look. It's good. Um, but it's just not big enough. Like 6.4 to 6.7, May 20. A lot of our students would have bought on 21st, one day after. You can see it's good, but it's just not big enough for it to look like a rocket. Well done. Let's see. Truthing adjusted estimated to be 3 compared to 9 and a million loss. Bought initial buyback. What is this? Estimated to be 3 compared to 9. So this looks big, isn't it? Preferred pre-tax profit to be 3 million compared to 9. Truthing. A lot of students would have probably bought Truthing on the 21st of May. Truthing. Let's have a look. The reason for the buy is because it's more than double. It used to be just less than 1 million. And then now they're talking about the profit is going to be 3 million. So let's go it on 21st will just be, yeah, will just be that. Now it's just about checking the PE, making sure it's beautiful. PLC, there's a UK company. UK company guidance is a bit tricky. We prefer the US company more. But nice. Just need a little bit more. You know, one to I'm going to do it in a more proper and more powerful way. Shaman, you found this. This is very good. This is 21st, 1st of March. This is actually very beautiful. I will show you why. Let me show you. Cool. Look at the outlook is 250. And now I just need the outlook before. Okay, let's see this. 228, 79 million. So you can see it's almost double, triple, 80, 85, 207. So almost triple. Intuitive machine, if it is actually triple, stock would have went up quite nicely. Let's go intuitive machine. This is in, you can see this stock is just normally it's like that. And then when the thing triple in March time, which is just here, it's been going up ever since. Yeah. From 6 to 12, almost 100%, double like that. And the reason for the double, you can see if you want to double your money, find guidance that double. Write that down. If you want to double your money, find guidance that double. Because this guy in the 27th of March, you see, Ibiza is four, is what? Full year revenue is 79. And then suddenly full year revenue is 228. It's almost three times the money. Okay? So the revenue was like that. So just write that down. If you want to double your money, how fast you want to double your money, just look at how much the guidance changes you want to see. And we'll talk about Tesla can be quite big um because many things are coming in. So well done. Let me just see if there's anything interesting. Once just April. Okay, it's fine. Well done. For apprentices, now when we place trades, if you want to place trades, you don't have to do it yourself. We can book our one-to-one and do trades together. Yeah, when the timing is right. So I think they're all very good. Let me see. Let me see. Wow, beautiful. This is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Doing really, really well. Jay. Um, okay. If you've done your homework, just let me know. Now I'm gonna look at some hand-holding students who already make a lot of money. So we talk about Argelis. Argelis is done, no? Where is your? I think this is done already. Where are the three? I mean, she's Capri. Why do you put your soul back? You put at the top. Oh, this. Some people are so shy. They do the homework, but they put it right at the back. That's crazy. Jing, we need your beautiful homework. I'm gonna delete this actually. Kam Chan. Okay, let's get Capri. Deckers Outdoor. Okay, let's have a look. Deckers is Skechers, I think. Hoka, one of these shoes. Let's read this. So let's read this first. Provide earning guidance. Digo, do you do your homework? For the expect net sales to be expect between 980 diluted in the 0.62. Let's have a look. So this is what? 5.75, 5.17. I'm confused. Put the date here so I know what we are talking about. You want to put 22nd, you want to put right at the top there. We want the numbers to be here. So I think this is an increase. 0.62, 4.99. I'm confused with what you just put here. Okay, it's a different graph. Dexter, but you put Xerox graph. What's happened? Really, really weird. Please do it um properly. What day is this? 22nd. Let's read this. 1.5 continues this is the present tense, Sana. If you look at anything on the present tense, 1.5 compared to previous 0.29. So it looks like a good buy because last time was losing money. Now it's making money. 1.5. Let's see. 1.5. But why is your arrow here? Why is your arrow not here? I think they are all backwards. I think all of the arrow has to put forward a little bit. Yeah. Please do it with precision. 1.5. I think this is on here. This is 1.5 though. This is 0.6. 8484. I think it's the same. This two is the same. Bit tricky. We have Intuit here. I don't think so. The arrow is supposed to be here. When you put the arrow, please put the arrow when the date of the announcement is being released. Yeah, when you put the arrow. I think you're putting the arrow anywhere you want. You put the arrow when the date of announcement is being released. So, 13 to 12. We saw that just now. Okay. Let me look at the chat box to see who else has done it. Just give me a second. Do. Just give me a second. Let's see. Rich, beautiful. What about these chins? Yeah. Another one will be PENG. Do. Let's see. Let's see this beautiful Sarah. Um, we are doing any date that she wants. Crazy. Yeah. Who is this Sarah? Second, let me just see who has done it. What is this? 28, 19. Remember, when you're doing it, make sure you're doing it for the latest one. If you do it to the back one, it doesn't count. Um, Earnesses, May 22nd, May 22nd, work day. Okay, let's have a look on this. Well done. Let's see. Work days is providing guidance as follow 13%, 28%. This one is 13%. This is 28%. This is 14%, 26%. Providing guidance. It's very similar though. Yeah, very similar. This one, Booz Allen, let's see. 12, 13, 12 is the same. EBITDA 11 is 11. Um, we want something that has a big difference. Okay. Well done for finding proximity. Cool. Awesome. Now let's go straight into, let's see. Okay, let's do another tool right now. I'm gonna go on to okay, that's fine. So that's kind of what we found today. So we next week probably we're gonna have a little bit more shorting trades kind of going on. If the trades are the same, that means we're still gonna use the one that we have last week, which is this is the one we have last week. Dino trades, we've done it. Students already got on the trades 21st of what's that called? 21st of yeah, here. It went up really nicely. And we got these Argelis. We've done that as well. We have Doximity. Let's look at Doximity. What happened to Doximity? Yeah, went up a little bit there as well. Go sideways there. Let's look at what happened to Pepsi though. Pepsi started a little bit. Yeah. So you'll still be the same as the one from last week. But if I'm talking about this week, it will go back to what we've got last time. Intuit will be nice, but what we have is like Calix will be nice. Let's look at Calix. How is Calix doing? Yeah, Calix continue to go up really, really nicely. For apprentices, will be going up really, really nicely. The good news is now let me tell you how to make money right now. Yes, for those who want to make a lot of money, I'm going to tell you very straightforwardly. The way to make money is by doing the guidance. So you have to do the homework, okay? You have to go on to do the homework. The homework is on the week 4 videos. So if you're on the week 4 videos, you have to go through the guidance. You have to look through one by one. Once you do the homework, you want to place the trades. And then we only discuss on our call. Yeah. But the good news is for a lot of our producers, we're going to do it together. Okay? For producers, for those who get accepted, we're going to do it together. We're going to find the trades together. We're going to make a lot of money together. You got to see trades that I'm personally looking to do, personally looking to buy. Really, really powerful. So, well done. If you want to try to get accepted, send me a text. A lot of big money is about to come in. Now in June time, in July, in August time, a lot of big money is about to come in. So really, really doing whatever it takes to master this skill is really, really powerful. Awesome. Javi is asking why looking for short trades. Um, Short trades is for first week of kind of like June a little bit, but we're still looking for buying trades. So looking for something that increase big time. Okay. And the good news is that for apprentice, we also give you a really powerful tool for you to find the trades properly. So okay, you've done so many trades, but why is it not loading though? Let me have a look. Our beautiful students, let's have a look. How come your trades is not loading? So you need to send me the link. Let's see. Yeah, it's empty. What's happening? Send me your link right now on the chat box, please, so you can have a look. Yeah, awesome. So that's it for now. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is a few. The first conclusion that we're going to talk about is we are almost time right now for a lot of money to be made. So book for your one-to-one. Well done, especially if you're on the apprentice training. Cool. That's it for now. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye. So let's see what we've got. We've got Bruno here. Bruno, where's your upload? We need the upload to be there, guys. We have AJ's, we have Awi, we have Omata, we have Awi Bibek, we have Bruno, we have Chihang, we have David, we have Frazan, we have Javi, we have Laura, we have Marina, we have May, we have Muhammad, we have Al, we have Natalie Beautiful, we have Oren, we have Pat, we have Reef, we have Remus, we have Roshima, Suki, Terja. Well done. A lot of students already booked your pending orders. That's really, really good. Cool. Well done. Terjaos as well. Awesome. Speak to you very, very soon. When can we find? I've done some homework, not place. Send me a text. Bobby, definitely send me a text. Let's book for our one-to-one. Very excited for you. You're welcome, Chihang. We have got Natalie, we have Ralph, we have Buru, Javil, Muhammad, and everyone. Awesome. Bruno, okay. Let me just look at Bruno has sent me the link. Anyone who have done your homework, please send the link. Don't be shy. Let's see if it's gonna pop up. You're welcome, Mel and Obi. Let's see. I just need the latest date. Let's see. First theme. Yeah, we just need your latest dates as well. Really, really beautiful work. But try to do it every single week. That's how you're gonna make money. You make money by looking at things actually. Let me tell you how to make money. I'm gonna write it down. How to make money. I'm gonna write it down. How do you make big money from stocks? How to make big money from stocks. First, you find guidance trades that increase big time. Now, what you do, and you follow a step-by-step strategy, you check the season. If it is going up, in June, etc., you want to make sure the PE is quite nice as well. You're not going to find it every single day. The good news is you just need 1 to 2, 3 trades. Warren Buffett get really, really rich by 1, 2, 3 trades. Okay, you find that increase big time, and then once you found it, you place the trade straight away, or you come back to us. If you're on apprenticeship training, we do our one-to-one session. We do it together, and then we discuss the trade, discuss some of the trades when you already make money on Tuesday to talk about how much you make. Okay, but we normally don't talk about how much you make because we want to keep things private. But we are very, very for a lot of students. A lot of students already start reaping the benefits. Every single day, students already show me screenshots of how much they make. How they show me so many screenshots is because they already did the homework. So I'm very, very proud of you. So well done, everyone. And I'll speak to you very, very soon. Please do your homework next Tuesday. Otherwise, it's going to cut it very, very short. Speak to you soon. Take care now. Bye bye. Okay, David asked me the question. For people who already own Tesla, should we buy stock? Well done. So for those who are not on the high level trainings as well, um, you already know we already force you. I force you to buy Tesla. Um, uh, People asking, should you buy more? Let me just answer this. Okay, David is asking. So for those who already own Tesla, should you buy more? Because you're on the proper level training, so we already force you to buy Tesla. So if you already own it, so well done. You should be making a lot of money right now. You should be screaming right now, just like most of our students. If you ask me whether we should buy or not, text me, and I'm gonna tell you whether you should buy or not. All right, because you're on the if anything, just text me. Don't be shy. All right. For those who yeah, just text me. Okay. Speak to you very soon. Take care now. Bye bye. Well done, Muhammad. I'll receive your text as well. She. I'm very very excited for us to book our sessions. Well done. Speak to you guys soon. Take care now. Bye bye.